Apparently, Mortal Kombat 2 is better than Mortal Kombat 1. I'm here to tell you that it kind of is, you know? It is way better than the first film. It delivers what the first film had lacking. That was the fights. Earthrealm champions must face off against Shao Kahn and the Outworld as they need to fight to see who will rule each other. I had a blast with this film. I think if you turn your brain off, it will be really good as well. The action scenes are incredible, with the kills obviously being the major highlight. The film fully leads into the brutality and the over the top violence that we want from the Mortal Kombat films. Characters are somewhat okay. You're not here for them, you're here for the action. So if you can't sit through the weak dialogue or weak story, you will have a blast when it reaches the action. Carl Urban was honestly a great choice for Johnny Cage. He's really fun in the role. I do wish that he was a bit more cocky and arrogant like he is in the games, but nonetheless, he is still pretty much the same from the video game. Also, one of the other standouts from this film was Mehcad Brooks as Jax. I never really liked him in the first film, so for him to be one of my favorite characters from the second film, I think that's honestly such a big upgrade. Visually, the film isn't great. There was one fight scene where the visuals were actually on point, but everything else after that kind of fell apart. But I still have that whole fight scene embedded in my head. I often found myself questioning where are the people in the sets that they built? The Outworld city, whatever you want to call it, it felt like hardly anybody was there. I know it was obviously meant to be like a tournament, so obviously people are not going to be around when you're fighting, but still, I would have liked to have like an audience when these guys were fighting. The acting isn't the best, the visuals are kind of non-existent, and the score is bad. However, like I said, it's a fun time in the cinema if you can just turn your brain off for 2 hours and just let yourself float into the screen. Also, if you want to watch the credits, there is no post credit scene or any credit scene like that. The credits are really cool. I want to say that I think the credits were super cool in this film. The announcer was saying everyone's name when the actor's name would appear on screen. That was super cool. So yeah, let me know. Have you guys seen this film? If you have, did you like it? If not, why? And I'll see you next time.